class. Coach Canelli here from the south side. We're starting our leisure unit, and the first thing I'm going to do is gardening and other lawn work. So some common tools you might find, or maybe you have around your house. Some of you might be doing these yourself. The lawnmower, it's got the option to mulch, which means it's going to put the debris out into your lawn, or it's got an option to bag. In the bag where you can hook a bag on, then you'll keep the excess grass. You can dispose of it in our different bags. This one's Menards. You obviously don't got to shop there, closest to your house, whatever type of paper bag you can get. Those go to the dump, and it's a good way to keep your lawn clean. If you don't clip your lawn, you will start to get tickets as they come. Something else you might have, this is a spread feeder. So over here I got some weed and feed. You might get some different dandelions and things that grow around your grass. This is a good way if you value your lawn to try to kill some of those. Another way you could do that is with the weed be gone. So if I spray this around on some big nasty stuff when I see it, and then for stuff I want to regrow, I put some of my easy seed on, like I buried some for the little dog the other day. Put some easy seed on, and now you look into the backyard, you can't tell where it happened, it's back to being grass. So these are some of the basics you might find around your house or in your yard. Another tool, if you look over to this side, for the garden that we're going to get into next, I use this to dump the water on top of the plants, nice, soft, and safe. And I actually have a drain water here, so when it rains, this catches the water. This helps save me money on my water bill. I put this below, put the sprout, get my water and walk it over to the garden. Just another way to save money, be more green, conserve, and be safe with that type of stuff. So now to the actual garden and gardening. This is my own personal house garden. Some tools you might find, gloves. Some of this stuff, gets prickly, might put me some rashes and things. My wife is definitely more of a fan of the gloves than me. I got kind of these hard hands. Now this one is like almost a little mini hoe, pull stuff back. And here we got the shovel, so sometimes you got to dig up different plants. And if you're real old school, you just get your hands and feel the dirt, which is something I like to do. Shears, I mostly use these out in front for clipping my bushes and big plants, stuff like that. But also if I find something dead, I can use these back here to chop as well. And the big one, the bush shrub. So now this for something that's really deep in there. Get down, clamp it, mini trees, things like that are better with the bush shrub than our titanium clippers. So first thing, when you get to your garden, you'll start to inspect it. Like right here, I see a random weed growing. I'm gonna pick it up, and later on I'm gonna throw that weed out. That's not growing anything that I want to, and so you want to remove the dead stuff so everything that's live can thrive. Like I got another dead leaf here. If it's alive, you want it to thrive. If it's dead, get it out. So I see my tomatoes. I'm gonna pick a couple, like the nice and red ones down here. I'm gonna get these two. I'm gonna use these for dinner tonight. These are gonna make us a nice little pasta sauce. I'm actually gonna stuff some peppers I took out yesterday. So I got some, see these red ones? It's always your preference when to pick your crop and harvest. Some people like a little green tomato. Some like there's a little more red. I'm gonna glance one more time, see if there's a real ripe one down here I want to get. So here's a good cue. This one, I don't use any pesticides. So you see there's a few bugs. I'm gonna bring it inside. I'm gonna clean it, chop it out. Anywhere that the bugs got into will not be something I'm going to use, but there's still a lot of good tomato that's left in there that I could get out of that. So I'll walk, examine the garden. We see a big squash down there. It's more what my son likes to eat. Banana pepper plant. I just picked a patch yesterday. So you see these are real little tiny ones. They're not ready to go yet, but I'm gonna start to get those going. The jalapenos, there's a few good pinos here, so I'm gonna grab a couple jalapenos. This will spice up my dish tonight too. See, I like these. They could even grow a little bigger, but those are efficient for what I need. Cucumbers are still growing. You see, research your plants. That's something Coach Kennelly didn't do, and this butternut squash is trying to attack my other plants. So I'm constantly fighting it as it grows. And yeah, I just picked the bell peppers the other day, if you can see up top. I got some little bulbs growing. So about another month or so, you'll see those will be ready. And that's your garden. You want to water it every day. Make sure it gets enough sunlight, and then you can really feed. Like, this is going to feed my family. The extras I'm going to give away to the community. So if you're seeing here, you say, hey, I need some tomatoes, send me an email. You might be able to get some tomatoes, different types of peppers. And yeah, some people have community gardens, so search your neighborhood. If there's a community garden, there's places to get involved in, and a lot of people, they might pay you. So if you know Funky Fresh Roll is a local business, they reach out to community gardens to give themselves fresh ingredients. So you might be able, if you like this and you don't have a garden at home like me, you can reach out to other people and find a way to garden in your community. It's a good way to relieve stress, get your mind off things, and bring something to life and grow it. It feels a lot better when you produce your own food. You get the relationship, you know where it comes from, you see it from seed to actual food that you could eat, and there's a good feeling of pride that comes with that. So if you'd like any more information on gardening, feel free to let me know, and otherwise, get out in your community. The best day to plant a seed was yesterday. The second best day is today. Thank you for watching. Peace and much love to you.